Midnight. Oh, what if I told you DNA cracked 4 cold cases in 2026? 008. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how forensic science shocked investigators and solved these mysteries. 030. Quick overview. Let's dive in. In 2026, advancements in DNA technology have revolutionized criminal investigations. These breakthroughs aren't just for new crimes. They're reopening old cases too. We'll look at 4 cold cases where DNA made all the difference. Each case had its unique challenges, but the same technology brought them to light. 1 o'clock, first up, the disappearance of Emily Carter in 2016.
For years, her family hoped she'd return home. But in 2026, a DNA match led police to her remains. Next, the murder of John Doe in 2018. His killer evaded justice for years, until a hair sample from the crime scene matched the suspect. Then there's the case of the Night Stalker, a serial burglar who terrorized a neighborhood in 2020. And finally, the mysterious death of Michael Brown in 2022. 2 o'clock, test number 1, identification. Our first test is identification. How did DNA help identify Emily Carter's remains after a decade? In 2026, scientists developed a new technique called deep DNA profile. This method can extract usable DNA from even the most degraded samples. When they applied it to Emily's remains, they got a perfect match with her family's DNA. 2h30 ChatGPT, 7 dixième, Claude, 9 dixième. 3 o'clock, here's where it gets interesting. The Night Stalker case also benefited from this technology. Police found a single hair at one of his crime scenes. Using deep DNA profiling, they extracted enough genetic material to create a profile. This profile matched a known suspect, leading to his arrest. 3:30, test number 2, evidence analysis. Now let's talk about evidence analysis. In John Doe's murder, a hair sample was crucial, but it wasn't enough on its own. Investigators needed to analyze the DNA within. In 2026, they used a process called Nano DNA Sequencing. This allowed them to sequence the DNA in hours instead of days. The results were undeniable. The hair belonged to the suspect. 4h ChatGPT, 8 dixième, Claude, 9 dixième. 4:30 if you're enjoying this. Hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. 5 o'clock, test number 3, crime scene investigation. Our third test is crime scene investigation. How did DNA help solve Michael Brown's death? In 2026, forensic teams started using smart DNA kits. These kits could collect, preserve, and analyze DNA samples right at the crime scene. This eliminated contamination risks and sped up the investigation. 5h30 ChatGPT, 8 dixième, Claude, 9 dixième. 6 o'clock, the DNA results would change everything. 6:30, test number 4, victim identification. The fourth test is victim identification. In Emily Carter's case, identifying her remains was critical. In 2026, they used genetic genealogy. This technique compares DNA samples to large genetic databases to find familial matches. It's like a digital family tree that leads straight to the victim's relatives. 7h ChatGPT, 7 dixième, Claude, 9 dixième. 7:30, but the real surprise is coming. 8 o'clock, surprise round. Unexpected test. Our surprise round involves an unexpected test, cross-case correlation. In 2026, investigators realized they could link seemingly unrelated cases through shared DNA profiles. They created a DNA cross-reference database. This database connected the dots between the Night
Stalker's crimes and other burglaries in the area. It was a game changer. 8h30 ChatGPT, 8 dixième, Claude, 10 dixième. 9 o'clock. The verdict. After reviewing all the tests, it's clear that Claude wins this round. Its advanced algorithms and comprehensive databases provided more accurate, faster results. Use ChatGPT if you need quick answers, but use Claude if you need detailed, precise information. 9:30, subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new true crime content every single day. The next story is even crazier. 9:45 if you like this. Watch our next video on the world's most notorious serial killers. 10 o'clock in.